quick.
Check. Yeah! I think that's probably pretty good. Hello, friends. Welcome to User Friendly, episode 23. My name is Erfon Elijah. I'm a writer for Cultimac.com and the founder of MikeTees.com, and I'm here with my friend
Roberto Hoyos from Throwboy.com.
User Friendly is our weekly podcast where we talk about all of our favorite technology, everything that's geek, and our favorite stuff from the web. I spoke so fast. That was almost like the Micro Machine.
That was like the best one you've ever done.
Welcome to User Friendly. We have a great show planned for you guys today. We have all sorts of fun stuff to talk about, and I have a little surprise.
Oh yeah?
For all of us.
What's
It's not a surprise for me. We'll introduce that surprise later in the show. But because I can't tell it to you now because I'm gonna need you to do something.
Oh, okay.
And
No, I don't
so
like
we'll
it.
do that. So anyway, how are you doing, dude?
Good.
Fantastic.
Pretty good. I am had a long week getting ready
I can
for
imagine,
Vidcon, which is coming up in 2 days.
Yes.
And oh my god, like just really weird sleeping because I've been like working and then like having to do a bunch of stuff. Yesterday was ridiculous. Like I was shipping out. Yesterday was the cutoff date that I could ship anything to get there in time, right?
To VidCon.
Right?
Okay.
And I'm shipping everything to my hotel, and I've shipped 8 20 by 20 boxes of stuff, right? Because I have
Dude,
pillows
that's
don't
insane.
really pack very well, you know? Like,
Right.
So it's pretty crazy, but like yesterday.
Where did you get the boxes from?
I've ordered big boxes for like large orders, so
Okay.
I luckily had some. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I went to freaking my seamstress's house to pick up the very last bit of what I needed to ship, and I had this box with like all the stuff that I had to ship, mostly stuff for my booth. Packed in those pillows, went to FedEx that was right by our house, and it was like 20 minutes till the cutoff time, and I'm like putting everything away, and they're like taping it up, and I'm like, I don't have my wallet. I'm like, I don't have my freaking wallet on me. So, like, how am I going to do this? Like, I have a FedEx account. Maybe they can charge it to it.
Yeah, they should be able to.
But I don't think, like, I remember the number or anything like that. And so I was like, shit, can you guys take a check? Because I had checks that I just had paid my seamstress with. And I almost didn't because it was only for like a very small amount. So luckily the lady was just like really casual about it, and she's just like, "Oh, do you know your driver's license number?" And I was like, and I was just like making it up because I was like, "Yeah, I think this is it." Because who the hell knows that? Like, do you know that by heart?
I know mine. Yeah.
I guess that's a good reason to know it. And so anyway,
I don't know why I know mine, but I do know it. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I managed to get it through, and
Well, what did she do with your driver's license number?
they write it on the check.
Oh, so she was gonna take your check. I thought she was
Yeah.
gonna search for you or something.
No.
Wow.
She's like, how do I know it's you? And I'm like, my phone. Like, you look at
You
my
just
Facebook.
build it to my freaking
Yeah.
FedEx account.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk all about VidCon, but
Okay.
before we talk about that, I just want to say hello to all of our new viewers.
Yeah, hey.
We were kind of doing a surveying of all of our different accounts, and we actually have about 120 regular viewers now, which doesn't sound like a lot, I know, but
But the internet is big.
But the internet is big, and we started with 8,
Yeah.
maybe 10 regular viewers, so that's a freaking 1,000% increase.
Thanks to all the people that found out through this guy.
Yes, hello to all of our Cultcast listeners. Thank you for watching me here too. I know some of you said it was weird to see my face.
Yeah, really?
I totally agree. I have to look at it every day.
Thanks for cross-pollinating to Throwboy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We're just mix and matching fans here. So anyway, if you're watching, thank you for watching. We love having you guys on board, and hopefully it'll just keep growing. We're shooting for South by Southwest stage by, I don't know what, 2013? You think that's too early?
No, not at all.
We're going to crowd surf with Leo Laporte. 2013 South by Southwest.
See you there, Stubbs.
But let's talk about VidCon. So you're heading out tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Well, actually, can you tell them what VidCon is for those who don't know?
So VidCon is a conference that covers basically, it's all about YouTube and online video pretty much. But mainly it's YouTube. Like,
and this is the third year, right?
This is the third year.
Wow.
This is my third year too. We went twice so far, right? Too bad you can't make it this year.
I am bummed about that.
So it's basically all about YouTube. All the big YouTube celebrities, star people come out there. They do panels. They talk. You know, they have different things like, what it's like to be whatever on the web, or like they have like different talks about things on stage. A lot of the people that go are like younger, like kind of teenagers that want to see their favorite YouTubers,
or are trying to be YouTube celebrities themselves.
And it's like kind of a meetup, but sort of slash has some sort of businessy side to it too because of the panels. So, and then they also have an expo hall, and that's where Throwboy will be this year. I have a large booth this year. And if you're going to VidCon, we're at booth 116 across from Revision 3. And
you're across from Revision 3 is gonna have a booth there?
Yeah.
Wow, funny.
So, yeah, because I don't know, they do some stuff with YouTubers too, I guess,
Yeah, and I'm sure they're trying to like nurture those relationships between them and the future YouTube celebrities.
It's a lot of fun. It sounds kind of weird when you're kind of outside of that, but so does like AnimeCon if you're not into it, But we went and we had a really good time the first time, and that just became like kind of an annual thing for me to keep going.
Yeah.
This is my second year actually having a booth. The first year we just kind of meandered around.
Were there even any booths the first year? I don't recall.
There were, but there was like barely any. There was like a few in this tiny little spot. But for me, I think it's really valuable because like I don't know, I do a lot of like kind of promotion, and I talk on YouTube with other people, so or with like kind of the bigger celebrities and stuff. So it's cool because the fans that go out there already know Throwboy, so they're actually like actively wanting to go to the Throwboy booth and like,
that
buy
is very
stuff
cool.
and stuff. So it's different than going to like any other convention where people are just discovering you.
Yeah, Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Right. And this year, we should say, the first 2 years, it was at the Hyatt in Century City. So it was really not very big. I mean, I think the first year there was probably maybe 3,000 people there, maybe less.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But it was in a very small location, so
Which
it felt like there were a lot of
was
people.
pretty shocking to me that there was that many people going to that,
Me too,
and traveled not from this country. They came out here for VidCon,
Yeah. I took a cab from the airport to the hotel with a British guy, and he was like, I was like, where did you come from? He's like, I'm from Manchester or something, and I was like, dude, you came here from the UK to go to this? Really? I came here from Seattle, and I almost didn't come. Like. I couldn't believe it. I think for me that was my first.
You like spit out your wine.
Yeah, in his face too. He's like, bloody hell. I think for me, now again. Does that happen to you often? All the time, mate. Then he ate a freaking banger.
I don't know
why he did that. It's a sausage. Never mind. Well, this stereotypical stuff did he do? I guess for me, I was just really surprised. It was the first experience that I've had with a YouTube audience.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how big of a community there is around YouTube, which, I mean, the founders of VidCon really stumbled into, I think. They're YouTube celebrities themselves.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Hank and John Green.
Okay.
The Vlog Brothers.
And the second year was even bigger, and it was kind of strange because like you see these like little tweens running around, and they're like YouTube celebrities, and they have like 1,000 fans running after them, and they're all just walking around. They're like doing autographs and stuff, and it's so funny because it's such a microcosm of celebrity. It's like if you go into Target, no one is gonna know who the hell you are.
Yeah, you could be working at Target.
Yeah, you can literally. You probably are working at Target, yeah, because you're not making any money on YouTube. But at this conference, like you are Tom Cruise. You get to make out with every 12-year-old there.
Dude, they had like mad security for Shane Dawson the year that we went.
That's right.
The first or second year, I can't remember.
He's like epitome of YouTube celebrity. This dude, he's actually really funny. I
don't know if he still is though, because I don't know. I don't keep up with him, but like
I don't keep up with him either. But I know his videos get like 5, 6, 7 million views. Like that's a lot, right?
Yeah,
that's a ton.
He probably still makes a living out of it.
Yeah, he definitely makes a living on it because I mean he's talked about in some videos. He has a house that he lives in with his mom, actually, but he's the one that pays all the bills.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, like, his mom probably had some retail job, and, they probably were struggling, and, like, he's made all this money doing YouTube, and now, like, they live in it's not like a mansion, but it's like a nice house.
That's
nicer
crazy.
Nicer than the crap hole I live in.
Wasn't gonna say,
I actually like my house, but... So, you're gonna cruise tomorrow, and you're gonna be there all weekend.
Yep, I will be gone. The VidCon is actually from Thursday to Saturday this time.
Gotcha.
And I leave. I come back on Sunday, but Wednesday is like the setup day. I think it's setup / it might be another VidCon day. I hope it's an actual setup designated time. Because like we've been to cons and sometimes they're really good about setup times and
But
sometimes
normally not.
they're fucking retarded about setup times. Like they're like last year at VidCon we went and it was like we were holding all of our stuff and bringing in a couch, not you and me but my friend, and there was kids everywhere and we're like, this is so unorganized. Like we're stepping over people to try to get to our booth where we need to set up stuff where we are making money for your stupid con, you know? Like
Right.
it's like you guys have to treat your exhibitors way better than that. And I'm already kind of annoyed because they're like, oh no, you're an exhibitor, so you don't have access to anything but the hall. You can't walk around and go to
Which
like,
they
other
tried to do
stuff.
this last year too. And for those of us who have been vendors at these events, like the vendor passes are really expensive. I mean, sometimes they're over $1,000.
Right.
And all the other cons, like if you buy a vendor pass, you have access to everything. Like they let you go everywhere. It's just like buying a regular pass. But for some reason at this con, they're trying to like keep you into this little.
They have I mean, I like VidCon, but I think that they need to structure it differently because it would be nice if it was more like Comic-Con where you pay a ticket and you pay and then you get to do whatever. You get to go to panels. You get to just have fun. And then the vendors the same.
Well, that's how it should be.
That's how it should be. It shouldn't be this kind of like tiered crap because they're like, well, you're the VIP and you get to go to this part of it, and oh, you're a business, so you get to do this, and you're only a vendor, so you don't really get to do anything except sell.
Except stay in your booth.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, but you're community, so you get to do all this kind of stuff. And then even on their website, they're like, oh, well, you're a diamond sponsor, so you're big on the list, and you're a gold sponsor, so you're only this big on the list. It's like, no one cares about that, dude. Like, who are they doing that for? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
well, I wonder if you get like more promotion if you pay for like diamond sponsorship or something.
Well, you probably pay more for it, but like, think about it. That the only place that actually benefits anything is in the con itself. So it's like, why do you even need to advertise that? It's like it's like going to Comic-Con International website and then seeing like a really giant banner for the Xbox or something. It's just like, why?
Right.
It's not like they're paying for your entire thing.
I guess if you're gonna be a bigger sponsor too, like they would just make your name more prominent. They don't need to put diamond and silver and all this other bull crap. It's like, just make my thing more visible.
Yeah.
Don't put some hokey like sponsorship level. Especially some 12-year-old kid does not care if you're diamond or gold.
Not at all, dude.
All he wants to know is where Shane Nelson is and can he make out with him.
So yeah, it's like that's one of my main beefs about VidCon. I mean, after doing cons and cons and cons, it's just like, dude, I know the ones that do it well, and you guys are doing it like kind of ridiculous,
Oh man, I'm only doing Mike Tease is only doing local cons now, and I'm so happy about that because
I'm so with you.
It's so much work.
Yeah.
Even doing local ones, it's so much work.
And I'm more selective than I used to be because like we used to be like anything, anything we heard of, we're just like let's just
try it. Yeah.
And then we realized, okay, this doesn't make a lot of sense,
Well, especially because some of the crowds are just not your crowd. Like I did SakuraCon recently. And we set up our booth and we went there and we barely broke even because it was a bunch of 10 to 15-year-old anime fans who are not into sci-fi at all. Like they're just into anime and we hardly sold anything. It was a total waste of time.
It's always a gamble,
It is. It's a major gamble and you pay your money either way.
I always go into it very like, I don't want to get my hopes up. Like, especially at last VidCon, which we did really well.
Yeah.
Best con we've ever done. But the only thing in my head was like, I hope I have enough money to pay for this stupid hotel. Like, because this hotel's expensive and that's all I care about.
Yeah, it really was expensive too.
And, but no, we did well, but I hope that everything goes well. Because we're doing new stuff. We did these t-shirts and we're doing prints this year.
Oh, you're doing prints?
Yeah,
oh, that's right. You
I
are
should
doing
have brought
prints.
one.
Yeah, you should have brought one.
And what else? We're doing some stickers, so hopefully we won't go home with, or I won't go home with a bunch of more boxes of stuff.
Yeah, seriously, because then you guys ship it all back.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right, cool. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
I wish I were going, but
I wish you were too.
it's gonna be fun because it's in Anaheim this year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
in
where we
Anaheim.
should mention that. So it's a lot bigger this year. It's
At the Anaheim Convention Hall, which is or center, and that's like where they have like Anime Expo and like
it's like a proper convention hall,
big,
not just a hotel.
And so it's gonna be crazy. Hopefully the attendees are ready to buy stuff.
We're gonna throw down those dollar bills. Mom, can I have $5? I want to go to VidCon. Well, let's move on. You wanted to show me some app or some game, right?
Yeah.
And I heard you playing it earlier before we started recording.
Yeah,
and,
making
a
lot of noise.
You guys are screaming, making a raucous noise.
So I had
why don't I hold this?
Other camera, and you can.
Yeah, look how fancy we're getting. 2 cams.
I was gonna have you just film my screen.
Dude, this is great.
Okay.
Is it recording, by the way?
No. Oh yes. No, it's on standby.
Oh, see, that's deceiving.
I don't know why it has a red dot there. Okay, it needs to do an ad, so you need to vamp for like a minute. Vamp. What's interesting today?
Oh, I was going to tell you a joke that I can't remember how it starts. Do you know that only 1% of the population actually remembers jokes? I wish I remembered them more often.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because I can never remember them. They're always on the tip of my tongue. I'm like, oh, I heard this joke that I want to tell you guys.
Have you ever done improv?
Actually, yes.
I totally called it.
I took improv classes, and it was really fun. And I always think about how I want to go back. But
all right.
Ready? Okay.
This is called Happy Wheels. I got it?
Yep.
Okay. So Happy Wheels. Let's do the green.
I like the opening scene.
Hill. So we get to choose one of 4 characters that has.
Can you see it, by the way? Is it mine your way?
No, I can see. That have wheel, the chairs or whatever. So let's do this guy. All right. So here's the game.
All right.
So this is I'm basically I have this wheelchair for this guy, and you have to kind of like mess with the. He has a jetpack.
Oh, you're doing it much better now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I can't even do anything now.
And the wheelchair's still going?
It still goes, yeah. So yeah, when you get to...
Try one of the other...
the other guys? Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's try... Who do you want to try? The guy with the baby?
I want to do the... do the Segway guy.
Oh god, this guy sucks. Alright.
Hey, I invented the Segway! Oh!
I'm doing way better than I was.
Dude, this guy is working it.
Yeah. Oh, see, look, he's more.
Wow. It just goes to show that it's easier to ride a Segway than a wheelchair.
It's actually not that fun when he's not dying, to be honest.
Yeah.
You want to try?
It kind of takes away from the whole game.
Here, you try.
Right.
Maybe you can be more interesting. I'll do.
Right.
Okay.
So how do I control it?
Up to accelerate, and that's jump. Space is jump.
Dude, I am rocking and rolling on this thing. Look at this guy. I'm on my way to work, bitches. Oh.
I feel like this would be a lot more fun.
Oh!
Jeez, your leg's holding on though.
Dude, oh!
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, he broke both of his legs. Let's see if I can keep it going though. Hold on, let's see.
I don't think that you're gonna get very
Dude,
far.
look at this. it just drags him. This is hilarious. Hold on.
Oh, lost your helmet.
I lost my helmet. Now he's really gonna get.
What the hell? Oh, how's he holding it? Oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is a very long jump. Oh, jeez.
It's like the Mortal Kombat finishing move.
It is, really.
Look how much blood is spraying out. Where did you even find out about this game?
I saw it on a vlog.
Change character. Hold on.
All right, we'll try one more guy.
Okay, good.
So what do you think of this game?
Dude, it's great. Oh!
Oh! That didn't take very long.
Dude, is the jetpack always on?
No, it doesn't turn off when you die. It just makes
okay.
It makes you do it, you know. It's actually there's like a landmark. Oh, jeez.
He lost his head.
He got decapitated.
My jetpack doesn't work anymore.
All right, well, you guys get
All
the
right,
idea.
yeah, that's cool. What's it called?
It's called Happy
Wheels.
Yeah.
You can check it out at silvergames.com. Here's your computer back. You're so much more lightweight than mine.
Yeah, so that's my game.
Awesome. I like it. It's moments and moments of fun until your character's head explodes and then it's over. I want to talk about a new development.
Yeah.
This is really cool,
I'm
guys.
excited about this. Dude, yeah.
So you probably have heard by now that in iOS 6 for iPhone and iPad, it's in beta right now. But one of the features that was noticed that was missing was a way to listen to podcasts in iTunes. So they had taken it out, and everyone was speculating about what was going to happen. And sure enough, as a lot of people anticipated, Apple released a dedicated podcast app called Podcasts. And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. It's really well designed. It makes discovering new podcasts super easy. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick demonstration. In fact, can we use that camera again?
Sure.
And that way you can kind of superimpose.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool.
So let me know when you're ready.
And ready.
Okay, so...
Wait. Okay, go.
So the first thing you'll notice is it has all these podcasts that you can listen to that are popular, right? And you can go to your library and you can listen to any podcast you want. But it has a scroll wheel at the top. So if you want to discover new podcasts, you can just kind of start scrolling through stuff at the end. And it will bring up a different genre, and then you can kind of scroll through these podcasts in that genre and just hit play, and they start playing. And these show like all the popular podcasts. And I've already discovered some good ones.
That's really cool.
It's really cool, right?
Click on podcasts. That's where I was last. Where it shows
on this
the
one?
tiles.
Oh, right. And
So
then
that's everything you're subscribed to.
that's everything that you're subscribed to. And if you hold one down, you can
You can just touch it.
you can change the order of them.
That's cool.
So there's the Cult Cast. And yeah, so it makes discovering new podcasts really easy. It makes listening to podcasts really easy. And one of the cool features about it is it syncs your start and end times across devices.
That's the one thing I was just. Oh my god, I have so much trouble with that.
I do too.
I was just talking to my girlfriend about how she's like, "Oh, don't you subscribe to their podcast?" We were in the car, and I was like, "Yeah, I do, but it's on my stupid computer, and like I never plug in my iPhone to sync my computer.
That has been a major problem with iTunes.
And it's like, what the fuck? You guys are doing iCloud, so why can't you do it with stupid podcasts? You know?
Yeah, exactly. And so what Roberto is referring to is the fact that when you have a podcast, or even actually no, specifically podcasts on your iPhone or on your iPad or in iTunes, your devices don't know what the other devices are doing. So iTunes was the place where you had to manage your podcast. It was the only place. Yeah, it was the hub. So you'd download new podcasts to iTunes, but you had to sync your device either wirelessly or with a wire to get it to update.
Yeah.
And that never made sense to me either, right? Because especially with iOS 5, they're like, you no longer need a computer to manage your iPhone or your iPad, which was true.
So it's about freaking time, you know?
Yeah, so this is like one of those underpinning iCloud features that you may not know is using iCloud, but is.
Yeah.
And Apple's starting to allow you to do all these things across all your devices.
I was super impressed. You tweeted that, and I was like, oh, no way. And I loaded it up, and it knew every one of my podcasts that I was subscribed to. Just boom, 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 boom. And I was like, get out. And I pressed it, and it like picked up from where it left off. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's like finally.
Yeah.
Dude, but did you see this? So let's say, actually, let's not do that one. Let's do a good one. Here's the Cult Cast here. Episode 19. So.
Ooh, I like those controls. Here, let me tape that again.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, hold on.
It's cool. Just keep going.
So you bring up the podcast, right? Are you recording?
Yeah.
And you bring it up, and you hit play.
Hello. Thank God.
Booster?
But here's the cool thing.
Been a buster for an hour and a half.
So it has like this interface right below the avatar.
Yeah.
And it has like these two reels, right?
so
Super vintage.
cool, yeah.
And you can like do like emailing, tweeting, and messaging from that menu. Plus you can slow down and speed up the playback for whatever reason. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then
People
you can
do that,
control
yeah.
the timeline right here.
Wow, they've improved the hell out
I
of
mean,
that.
this app is amazing. Like I tweeted that out earlier today. I was like, I'm in love with this new app.
That app is totally like an actual like third-party type of app quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Apple usually kind of keeps their stuff very unified and looking the same. But the bad part of that is that everything kind of stays with that old style that they haven't really updated in ages. So hopefully with iOS 6 we'll see some like, hey, we got inspired by all these other awesome apps on our store, you know?
Yeah.
Rather
yeah.
than freaking like the iPod, that's a super like that's not a very good app, you know?
It's not, and it's Apple's doing something they've needed to do for a while. They're de-bloating iTunes because especially on your device, I mean, you have so much stuff that gets included with iTunes now. iTunes was released to do music,
Yeah.
and now it does apps, it does
Yeah.
podcasts, it does videos. It's like it's just doing too much stuff, and it's getting just to be too chunky. So I'm
Because-
glad to see they're releasing like these custom apps, like the iTunes U app, which is amazing. That just is concentrated on iTunes University stuff. It's like so it makes it so that you can enjoy. They fleshed out these experiences that are in iTunes that kind of sit unused because you just don't even know that they may be there.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you have your own app to do all this discovery with them.
I wonder if people like will find these apps or you know if you just have a new iPhone and it doesn't have that. Well, actually, it probably would have that, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if it would or wouldn't. I mean, I would assume that
It's
they would
probably
include
gonna
it.
be a de facto thing like stocks.
I don't know if it will be because like iTunes U doesn't ship on your iPhone. I mean, I think there's a
Well,
lot of apps that people just don't use, and podcasts is probably one of them.
Well, maybe with the new iPhones with iOS 6.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it will be included with iOS 6. I actually...
Because
I'm not
Apple
sure.
has a handful of apps, but they're always just like, I hear them from my nerd friends, you know? Like, you don't see like your aunt with that app, you know what I mean?
No, you don't. And most
So,
people don't
like-
listen to podcasts.
Yeah, I guess that's why I'm like, oh my god. But
Yeah,
everybody
and
else
I
is like,
do.
"Oh."
I listen to podcasts all the time, and it's been so unmanageable. It's like...
It makes
never-
me not want to do it, and I'll go in the car and I'll plug in my phone, and then I'm like, oh, I want to listen to new Cultcast, and it's like, oh, you have to have Wi-Fi for that, blah, and then I'm like, fuck, okay, fine, I'll stream it through the thing, but then it won't really like have any pause features, and I have to be all hacky about it, and like open the iTunes app, and then it's just like a blank QuickTime screen, you know, and it's just been ridiculous.
It's been a broken experience,
yeah.
and there's been no way to access new episodes of your favorite podcasts on demand. There's just been no way, and
No.
even if you download them, unless you've synced your iPhone with your computer, they're not on your iPhone.
Yeah.
So it's like there's just no way to listen to it.
It's
So
such an old-fashioned like early iPod experience.
it really is,
You know.
and it's been broken, and it makes it so that people don't get to listen to your podcast as often as they would like to.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of podcasts have actually just come out with their own apps that just let you listen
Yeah.
to their own podcast.
Yeah,
And now like you kind of don't need that, which is awesome. It's like
The
every
discovery is
episode
really
of the
cool.
podcast that you like is on your phone all the time to stream instantly.
Show how it looks when you are not subscribed and you press turn subscription on.
Okay, you
And
know
it
I haven't
pops
even,
everything down.
I haven't even tried that. So let's go
Okay.
back to the library and we'll go to podcasts.
So,
So let's go to top podcast just so it brings something up.
okay.
And let's see here.
Because some of these I had like on mine I'd have one, but not all of them.
Visual art. This week in photography. Is that that's supposed to be?
I think so.
It must be.
Just click on any of them.
Okay, let me do this one.
Okay, so
Okay, and then I think in order to subscribe to it, let's just do this episode right here.
okay.
Oh, I think I have to hit the subscribe button.
You hit. Oh, see. Okay, this is what I was wanted to show you.
Hudson, New York, as always, and well, not always, most of the time, but joining me as always is my good friend.
Here, this is what I was actually going to show you. Okay, so here's my phone. So let's say Dignation. I have one on there, right? That's
You
the-
mean toasted donut?
Okay, let's say Dignation. No, let's say 37 Signals podcast. I have one episode, right, that I just downloaded because it sounded interesting, and it's just one, and I'm like, crap, oh, where are the rest of them, you know?
Mhm.
And I click here, turn subscription on, go back, and then now they're all there.
Ah, it's not even downloading them right now either,
No,
right?
It's just showing you that they're there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I think I want to do that one, and then now it's downloading. So that was really cool, and I'm sure you can probably click it and just stream it, right?
I think you can, yeah. I think if you hit it again, it just starts playing it, doesn't it? Or you have to hit the little button?
Well, it's doing the download now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it did. Dude, I want to play around more with this app because I didn't even see that other thing that you're showing with this thing.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
It took me a few minutes to discover that.
Nice.
So if you have an iPhone, if you have an iPad, check it out.
Subscribe to User Friendly.
Subscribe to User Friendly, yeah. And the nice thing about it is like you don't need to download all of our videos now.
Mm-hmm.
You can just stream them, as far as I'm aware.
I was doing that earlier to try it.
And it worked?
Yeah.
Which is great because I was trying to download the All Things D podcasts of Steve Jobs keynotes at the All Things D. Oh, nice. And it filled up my freaking iPad because they're so big. The videos are so huge. And now you can just stream them. Is it not zooming in our faces? There. Up.
That's taking way too
Oh.
long. Well, you get the idea. All right. So.
All right. So I want to wrap up with a conversation about Xbox
Yeah.
because you just got one.
Yeah.
And well, first of all, why did you get an Xbox?
Because I wanted to play a game.
So you bought an Xbox just to play a game, right?
Yeah, man. That's
And you
computer sell apps.
Well, I
And-
thought maybe you were getting it to use it for like Netflix or something.
I mean, apps sell computers. I'm sorry. No. That was one of my original wants was to do that. But then back then, when I wanted to have like something to stream Netflix, I didn't even have a decent TV, you know. So it's kind of gradually gotten there. It was like, oh, I really want a TV now, and then it was like, oh, I wanted to have a thing to play at Netflix, so I got that little Apple TV clone box. and then I'm like, wait, now I have a nice TV. I kind of want to play some games that I've eyeballed for a while. Because contrary to Erfon, what he thinks is, I actually do like video games. I'm just not like that. Like, I don't know, it's not my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went out to I got it on Craigslist. I found somebody that was selling an earlier generation. I don't know. I don't keep up with it, but it's like one of those old ones with the 20 gigabyte hard drive in it.
Okay.
And it has 2 wireless controllers with it. And I think it's awesome. I love it. I was really impressed with it because I had never really sat down and played Xbox for...
That's amazing. It's so amazing that you have not played Xbox.
Well, I've played it sometimes at people's houses, but I never had it where it was my account.
Yeah,
know?
and you got to use it all
Yeah,
and see. I mean, it's really amazing everything that it does, right? I mean, if you've never used one for a long amount of time,
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. And Xbox Live is so amazing. I mean, you can play online games with your friends anywhere in the world. So
Everybody knows this but me.
Everyone knows this, but Roberto, this is why this is so great because, like, I always kind of poke fun at Roberto because I'm like, the last system he used was like a Nintendo Entertainment System, and he's always like, dude, I'm into games. I just stopped playing them, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I play Xbox probably more than I should, probably 2 hours a day if I'm being honest, maybe even longer some days.
Yeah.
Because I'm huge into Modern Warfare 3, the Call of Duty game, and previous generations of that game. And for anyone that follows me on Twitter, you know how much I complain that I hate the game, and it's true. I hate the game. It's when it works, it's great fun, but it oftentimes just doesn't work. That's not a conversation for this episode. But in honor of your new Xbox, I thought we could boot up Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, God.
I'm going to give you a controller, and I'm going to have one camera filming you play, and then we'll have the other camera filming the screen.
Okay.
Because I just want to see what happens when you get put into a match at Modern Warfare 3. So if you're a game, let's do it.
All right.
All right, let's move this guy over here. Aaron, I know you're probably watching this. And you are going to love this. Okay.
I will be your guinea pig. So,
Okay, so let me grab a
I
controller.
like how you didn't even have any of that started. Like, now we have to sit here and we'll boot up your Xbox.
That's okay, just cut to it real fast. Well, I'm going to get it set up for you.
Do I have to put on a headset?
No.
Oh, that'd be great.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I take that back. Yes, you do.
Is it gonna mess up your account if I die a bunch?
No, not at all.
Like when I do?
No, when you do. All right, here we go.
I don't even know how to play this game.
That's all right. You'll figure it out. So we're on one of the new maps, Sanctuary. Okay, pick any of those classes. It doesn't really matter which. All right.
Who's bad and
Here
who's
we
good?
go.
Wait. Oh, okay, I get it.
Oh, dude, you're doing pretty good so far. You're not even staring straight at the sky yet.
Wait, you switched them.
No, I didn't switch anything. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, then on Halo, it's the opposite.
No, it's exactly the same on Halo.
Oh.
You just probably haven't played it in a while. In fact, I have my controls.
It's backwards on this.
Dude, it's not. It's not.
Are you
By default, it is backwards. But
you're doing like plane view where you go down and it goes up.
Oh yeah, well that part is switched. All right, so that
Wait.
guy's on your team.
All right, I don't know how to know who's the bad guy.
If they have green above their name, they're on your team. If
Uh-huh.
they have red above their name, they're on the opposite team. Okay, go somewhere though.
I would be much better if this was go forward and the other one was turn
We
your
can
head.
switch it if you want.
Can I?
Yeah. So
All
hit
right.
the start button, and then go to options, and then go to stick layout. Oh, dude, yours is all messed up.
Okay, good. I see.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Here we go. We should.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
All right. How do I teach me?
Hit X or hit B. Okay. So the right trigger.
I mean, I know how to play, but like, who the fuck am I supposed to kill?
Okay, well, if they have a red dot above their name, or if they have a red title above their name, you're supposed to shoot them. And then
Yeah, but like, if you were playing, how would you find these guys?
Well, look at your radar in your upper left,
Oh, okay, cool.
and if there's a red dot up there, head towards it. We should have done a level that had more action. This is actually a pretty big level.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's your buddy. That's your buddy. Okay, there's definitely gonna be guys across this bridge.
All right, I see.
Oh, see, you're dude. Ah!
Oops. Oh, I got sniped.
Oh, this is the replay. He got you and your friend.
Oh.
All right.
Well, okay, so I probably have grenades on the other trigger.
You do. If you hit the upper right bumper, you'll throw one.
Oh, what's this then?
And the upper left bumper is a flash grenade. The left trigger is aim, which is very important.
Oh.
They don't have. Yeah. And that actually is the only way to. Oh, okay. There's a guy hiding up there. Dude, you got camped. It's not your fault. That guy's camping.
What's juiced mean? What the hell does that mean? What's juiced?
Juiced is a death streak. So it means that you've died so many times, it's going to give you a perk so that you can make a kill. There's a guy across that bridge.
Oh, I almost got you.
Did you almost get him?
Yeah.
Dude, you're control. Oh, he stabbed you. He stabbed you.
Did he run around
He
and kill
came
me?
right behind you. It actually took him a couple tries too.
Yeah, he sucks. He can't take me down.
You're
That's
actually
terrible.
doing better than I thought you were gonna do.
Cause you assume that you and your like Xbox machismo assume that I was born in like 1940 and I've never touched an Xbox.
Well, all the equipment, all the accessories in your house were made in 1940, so I just assumed.
It's all a part of the branding.
Right. Do you think that you're gonna lose Throw fans when they realize? Ah!
Wait, was
Your
that
buddy
guy?
just totally killed that guy for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, but you got his tag.
Sorry. How do I?
Enemy UAV spotted. Take care of it.
So my microphone's not on or anything.
No, the people in your game can hear you.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Dude, can you imagine if you're playing this game and you're just like hearing some guy go, "How do I play? What do I do? What do I do? How do I do this?" Dude, this guy has killed you way too many times.
Can he hear me too?
Yeah, they all can. Dude.
Oh yeah.
You were the last kill of the game too. Oh no, never mind, you weren't.
All right, is that enough?
That's good enough.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah. I've been wanting to see that for a long time.
So, I feel like I was gonna say something about Xbox. Oh yeah, right. So I got the Xbox, and it's the old one, and you're like, and I tell Aaron, who's your Xbox friend, who's our friend, and he's like, oh sweet, you're gonna be on Xbox Live, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, dude, I have an old one. It's like a hunk of plastic right now. I have to go out and like get a wireless adapter for it and all this shit.
Yeah,
you know? 'Cause
that's the bummer.
It's an old thing, so like, I have to get. I got an Xbox Live a gold account on.
Oh, you did?
I ordered it on Amazon.
Oh, good.
So it's coming.
Good.
which I find very strange that you have to buy a card or whatever it is.
Well, you don't. You can just buy a code from them. But for whatever reason, it's cheaper to buy a card.
Okay.
They charge a
That's what I googled it. I found that out.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I think it's like a convenience factor. It's like, oh, you're willing to wait. Oh, well, here's a discount.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's strange.
Okay,
And,
so that's cool.
and I have to go out and find a what do you call it? An adapter to get it to be wireless because
Right.
I don't really feel like routing it through my regular router and all that stuff. And I think there's hacky ways you can make it work with an Airport Express, but I hate networking. So
You could just plug it in with the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, but then I'd have to unplug it every time because it does. My Ethernet has one thing that goes out to my wireless router.
Oh.
Right. So I'd have to like unplug that and then only do the Xbox.
I have a gateway I could give you.
You have like an old router.
It's just a gateway. So you plug it in. You plug the
It's like a
Ethernet.
hub.
Yeah. All it does is it makes one port into 4.
Yeah, dude, I'll take that.
Okay, you can have it because I've been trying to sell it.
I mean, I'd
for
rather have it
years.
to be wireless, but I don't know.
It's better for it to be plugged in, honestly, and then you'll save yourself some money.
I don't know if I'm gonna play much of these games. I'm not totally sure yet because like I used to play Halo, but like that was the first one. And I liked that game, but it was like early days, so you couldn't really get online. That like nobody was really on Xbox Live, and it cost a lot to do back then. And like even having like broadband internet wasn't that common yet,
Right.
I used to play online Alien versus Predator. That was such a fun like first person
never
shooter.
played it.
First person shooter game. So I used to do this stuff, and I don't know, just somewhere along the line I wasn't that into it anymore. But it's just like when I bought my first PlayStation and it was very long in the tooth. It was already like well out there, and I bought the PlayStation just to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 because I thought it looked so cool. And I bought the Xbox because I really wanted to play Mortal Kombat 9, and it's fucking so cool. Like,
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a really cool game.
Wait, did you buy the disc for it too? I mean, or was it a downloadable game?
Oh, I bought the disc.
And is it a brand new game?
Yeah.
Did it just come out?
Yes.
Wow. So it's so like you to be really into Mortal Kombat.
Why?
I don't know, because that's just like such an old school genre game. It's like, dude, Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna get an Xbox now because I want to play Mortal Kombat.
It's a cool game.
I
dude.
don't doubt that it's a cool game, but it's like one of those OG fighting games that defined a genre, you know?
But you have like one taste in games.
No, that's not true. I like a lot of different kinds of games, but yeah, shooters are my bread and butter. I
See,
love shooters.
I think it's fine. Like I like shooters, but like I don't know the whole like kind of like machismo that goes along with it. Like you don't know shit. I know everything.
Oh, dude, I
like-
think that's stupid too. Like there are guys who are just like they talk so much crap, and I'm like, dude, you are a nerd sitting in your living room playing Xbox.
Yeah,
like there's no reason. And there's guys that will try to pick fights with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I expect that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't believe people are being rude to me on the internet, But like,
I know,
I just,
seriously.
I never really had that like much desire to play the new first-person shooters. They're awesome though. Like I'm just playing it right now on your ridiculously big TV, and
Yeah.
it's cool. But I don't know. I haven't decided which ones I want to play yet because I just got that new one, and I'm already kind of like, well, I bought it used and cheap because I think that there's probably gonna be another one in a year, right?
yeah, it looks like the new one's gonna come out next year.
Yeah. So I'll try not to get addicted to it.
It's hard.
And see you on there all day and every day.
Yeah. Every time I log in, Roberto's playing Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah. Dude, you're knocking it, but it's a good game. You have to
No,
try it.
I'm not knocking it at all. I like the Mortal Kombat games. I haven't played one in a long time. But
This is like a total reboot of it because they've changed
Yeah.
it so much and they made it like more like the old kind of game. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like instead of where you can move like this back like around people, you can move only side to side.
Oh,
And
cool.
what do you call it? All the old levels, like what we grew up on, are like all done now, and they're like
They're redone?
crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
And all the fatalities are ridiculous. Like I have to show it to you. It's cool.
I mean, I'll tell you, one of the best things about the Xbox, regardless of just playing games online with your friends, regardless of watching Netflix, which the Netflix app for Xbox is amazing, but is the fact that you can join parties with your friends. So like when we're playing games, if we're playing together, we can talk together, and we only hear each other. We don't hear the other people in our game.
Yeah.
But even if you're not playing the same game, you can still be in the same party.
Yeah, that's what Aaron was telling me. he was just like texting me back and forth, like all
Yeah.
the things that I'm gonna be able to do now.
And we've talked about this before. It's like for guys, it's like you don't go and have coffee.
Yeah.
You don't go on a walk together.
That was the main reason you guys really talked, right?
Yeah, I mean,
because like
yeah.
I introduced you guys.
Yeah.
Probably talked for a couple seconds, and you're like, "Oh, you're on Xbox Live."
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
then Aaron, our mutual friend, started playing the same game I was playing, and I was really into Modern Warfare 2 at the time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And another game came out after that, and now we're on Modern Warfare 3, and it's like we started playing together, and it's like then now he brought all of his friends into the game, so now we're all friends, and it's fun. It's like we just hang out. It's like almost every night we hang out.
Yeah, that's
and we
cool.
just chit chat and we play games, and even when we're not playing the same games, we still just chit chat.
I kind of want to play, what is it, Batman Arkham City? That's
I've heard
that's
really
the
good
new
things about that one.
I like those kind of I like those kind of like adventure, like, you know, beat 'em up or whatever type games. And yeah, I guess I kind of like fighting games now, or I've always have, but they get kind of old after a while because you just, you know,
Yeah.
you already beat it a bunch of times. So
Yeah,
what
that's
can you do?
that's why one of the, why Xbox Live is so great, because if you're playing, you can probably play people online.
You can, yeah.
And it's like, dude, you have an endless array of different skill levels
To get your
choose
ass
from.
kicked.
Oh, dude, there's gonna be some 10-year-old Japanese kid
Yeah.
who's gonna make you feel so inferior. You're never gonna want to play a game. You gotta call me the first day that you rage quit, when you just get
Oh,
beat
yeah.
so bad
Just-
that you just get pissed and you never want to play it again. I do that at least twice a week.
Oh, dude, Skylar's like that. She already threw my new controller on the ground. Batteries popped out.
You're joking.
No, she gets like pissed.
Wow, I
Yeah.
never would have guessed that she would have had that in her.
Yeah.
She's so docile. And she's like, fuck. Just throws it.
Yeah, dude.
That's hilarious. Wait, this show's gone way over time.
That's okay. People like.
But yeah, we had lots of great stuff to talk about. So in any case, if I want to find out more about Throwboy, if I want to hear more stuff from you when I'm not watching the show, what do I do that?
You can go to my about.me, has everything on there. So about.me/Roberto Hoyos, ROBERTOHOYOS, and throwboy.com for Throwboy stuff. What about
Nice. I'm at Erfon, ERFON on Twitter. I'm also about.me/Erfon, ERFON. And just Mike Tees on Twitter, which is MIGHTTEES. And we have a new Facebook page for user-friendly, facebook.com/user-friendly show. Because some moron is squatting user-friendly and not using it.
And you can like us, and we're on Twitter. We're I'm user friendly. If you want to follow us there too, we just post when our show comes out.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we've been getting a lot of activity on the user
user-friendly Facebook page, which has been awesome.
So thanks to everybody that's talking to us through there.
And you can subscribe on iTunes if you'd like. We have a video podcast on iTunes. It's just user-friendly show. Search for us.
in the new podcast app.
And we're in the new podcast app.
We have our own app.
We
now.
have our own app that you should download. It's called Podcasts. There are some other apps.
It's very
in there.
user-friendly.
It's very user-friendly, so we thought that was appropriate. But in any case, I think that's everything. And then userfriendlyshow.com.
Yeah.
How many other pieces of crap can we pitch?
I don't know. That's enough.
Okay, that's good. That's enough. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Later.